Hey YouTube, it's Jackie and I'm back with my Juju natural curly hair. I straightened it and I actually reinstalled it, so this is my second installation. I did it with the part on the side and just long bangs. I laid it just a little bit. Now before I go through all this, because I do have a tutorial for this and I will be putting it up soon, I'm just trying to size it down because it's a lot of clips. This here looks beautiful straight. However, it was almost impossible to get straight. It was so much work and I almost gave up. But I felt like I put too much work in it to give up. But I got it straight and it looks wonderful, but I would never do it again by myself. Let me tell you the process. I first blow dried it. I used my Baby Bliss Pro something blow dryer. Now this is a very powerful blow dryer. Let me remind you that it gets any hair bone straight. So I used my roller brush. I don't have it handy next to me, but I used a round brush and I blowed it out. And it came kind of puffy, not silky straight. So once I put it all in, you're going to see the whole process of me putting it in, because I have a tutorial on that, how I braid it and everything. I went in and I I used this. Sorry, I'm all over the place because I did so much. I'm trying to get it in the right order. I used the Frizz Ease Heat Defeat, and that's just so I could protect the hair. I didn't want to get any damage from it. And I tried to flat iron it with, no, actually, I used the Installer to try to get it straight. That was just laughing at it. That didn't do it. So I then went to my Marcel's flat iron that goes on the stove, and it became a little straighter, but it was still really, really frizzy and puffy. I did realize maybe I need some product in it because it wasn't getting straight. It wasn't feeling smooth. It was still feeling like, I mean, I don't know what Indian tribe they from, but it took a lot of work to get this Indian girl's hair straight. So I then went and I said, okay, I need some products. I know I need some products. I don't care what everybody say they don't use products. I'm going to use some products. I didn't use the olive oil serum, and honestly I didn't even think when I just went for products. I was just tired and I was desperate, and I went in the closet and I just grabbed this because it was in front, and I used this, and that wasn't working. So I used the Jane Carter. Actually this was a sample because I used the regular one, which I'm going to show you because that's what actually worked, but I used the Jane Carter Ultra Light, if you can see it. Alright, and it's an ultra light, so it's not heavy at all. It worked a little more to smooth it, but again, I still had frizzes. I then went to my secret weapon, and I'm going to do a whole video on this. This Jane Carter Solutions, Nourish and Shine, I swear by it. I love it. And you're going to see I talk about it a little bit in my tutorial, that this is the only reason why I feel comfortable with going natural. As I told y'all before, I'm going natural. I'm going on a relaxer, and it's okay because I have this. My hair gets so straight with this, and I use it on every single client, and you have no idea the wonders it do. Like, I absolutely love it. I'm going to do a tutorial using whatever product you request versus this. I'm going to do one on one side and something else on the other side and show you. This is like magic in a jar. It's about $20-something a jar, but it lasts like, I just opened this one, and I use it on my clients as well. So it lasts me about 9 months or something like that. I mean, yeah, I think I had it since like March, and I'm just now opening this one maybe about 3 weeks ago. So this is amazing. Okay, so then I put that in here, and then I went in with this. Now I had no idea that this hot curler was so powerful. This is actually still kind of hot because I'm just now finishing my hair actually. It's a Garnier Infinity. And it looks like this, and I got it from Dwayne Reed. If you guys don't have a Dwayne Reed, it's the same as CVS. And I think I paid about $39.99, maybe $29.99 for this, but it's so powerful, and this is exactly what worked. So I hot curl my hair with these. If you want to call these Kim Kardashian curls, you could call it that, but I've been wearing it before I ever heard of Kim Kardashian, so yeah. I did my curls with this one, and I used the Nourish and Shine, and it worked like wonders. And trust me, I tried everything else prior to doing this, and I was on my head for hours, and I was just like, man, I was ready to give up, really. Like, I'm never doing this again. If this wasn't a resolution because of everything else building up, I'm never straightening this hair again. Honestly, it was just way too much work for me. I mean, I'm black and it don't take me that much to get my hair straight. Like, seriously. I mean, what tribe are you from? I really want to know. So, yeah, that's the straightening process. I got it straight. I decided I know I'm not going to be straightening it as much, so I didn't want to go in and layer it so much. So what I did was I just add a few layers to the front just to give it a little more shape. And it actually looked pretty good before I even cut it, because it was, again, I bought it in layers, but I usually don't like it so long in front of my face. And I just grabbed about a handful, and I just, you know, cut it like this with my shears. And I mean, you pretty much use any shears. I'm kind of selective with my shears. These shears actually is from Frutura, and it's professional scissors actually. And everyone know I don't let anyone touch my shears. Those are my shears. So I usually cut my weaves with a razor, but because this is human hair, it cut perfectly fine with the shears. So I didn't have to go in with the razor to give it a flowy look. It worked out perfectly fine with scissors. So that's the pro of it, that you could just cut it with scissors. And I didn't want to take too much length off, so I just pretty much did the front. And I love my hair now. I absolutely love it. Yeah, so that's the ends of it. And I curled it, and I didn't comb it or anything. I just curled it with the hot curlers, and I just left it like that. Tonight when I go to sleep, I'm going to pin curl it backwards and put my satin cap on it and just go to sleep. When I wake up, it should look like this. Actually, it should look a little better because it should be a lot lighter. I know it's a little heavy from the stuff that I put on it, but it's perfectly fine. It still has body to it, and it still looks fabulous. So this is my look of my natural curly juju here. Let me let you guys see the back. I didn't check the back to make sure I got everything. Hopefully I got everything, because this is a lot of hair in my head. But yeah, that's the back. And that's the way it looks. So yeah, hopefully by tomorrow I will have the tutorial of this actual style and how I did in my earring drop. That's okay. I'm gonna have the actual tutorial on, so it might be about 3 clips, because it did take me a while, just as my first tutorial, going through and trying to explain everything. And I didn't put this in there, so please, if you feel that I didn't explain something properly, or if I could be a little more detailed on something, or if it's something that you request on that one, please feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what I can do differently to make sure that you're getting it, because I want to make sure that you guys are learning from me. That's my whole purpose of it, not to just show you that my hair looks nice. I want to make sure that I'm teaching my knowledge. So yeah, leave some requests and leave some comments. Let me know what you think, how you like my hair, because I love it. And this is about 10 ounces, like, yeah, like 10 ounces, 10 and a half ounces or something like that. It's very full. It doesn't look as full because it's curl and I got it so sleek, but it was looking super duper 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 full before I put all that in. So again, look forward to my tutorial, hopefully by tomorrow. And thanks for watching, guys. Deuces.